Would the graduates please stand and remain standing for the processional? Now entering the arena, the distinguished faculty of Davenport University. Now entering the arena, presiding over today's ceremony, Davenport University Leadership.
afternoon, graduates, family, friends, faculty and staff, and special guests. I am Dr. Hilda Haley, Executive Vice President for Academics and Provost. As we begin today's ceremony, I ask everyone to please remain standing as Edie Evans-Hyde leads us in singing the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Edie. Please be seated. Today is a special occasion, a celebration of the hard work, dedication, and achievement of our graduates. It is a proud day not only for them, but also for their families, friends, and loved ones who have supported them along the way. We invite you to join us in honoring this special milestone by ensuring that every graduate receives their well-deserved recognition. As each name is announced, we encourage you to celebrate with enthusiasm while allowing every graduate's moment to be heard and cherished. Your presence throughout the entire ceremony is a meaningful way to show respect and appreciation for all who have reached this significant accomplishment. Thank you for being part of this celebration. It is my great pleasure to be part of this special programming today and to introduce you Dr. Richard Pappas, President of Davenport University.
Thank you, Dr. Helly. Good afternoon. There's a lot more people in here than that. Let's try one more time. Good afternoon. Oh, that was great. Thank you so much. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 159th commencement ceremony at wait till I finish, at Davenport University. Now you can scream. You know, it's so great to see all the graduates and those who supported them along the way to achieve their goal of a college degree. This is a special day for them, to be sure, and it's also a wonderful celebration for all the parents, family members, and friends who are gathered with us. I want to also extend a welcome to our global campus graduates and their families who are participating with us virtually. We have graduates online today from 38 states, coast to coast. So back in 1866, I remember the year very well. There was a group of just 16 students who gathered in a classroom in downtown Grand Rapids to take lessons from a former Union Army soldier named Conrad Swensburg, learning the skills necessary to succeed in Michigan's growing, commercial enterprises of that era, from those humble beginnings to the vibrant Davenport University we know today, a university with an enrollment of nearly 5,000 students working towards undergraduate and graduate degrees that prepare them to excel in careers in business, technology, health, and urban education. The true success of Davenport University is measured through our talented graduates. We are so proud of their achievements, and we know this is just the beginning of what they will contribute to our communities, to our healthcare and our companies, and to their families. Your support and encouragement have helped these graduates arrive at this moment where a short walk across this stage represents their transformation from Davenport students to Davenport alumni. We are grateful for everyone who has helped these graduates achieve their goals. So first, I would like to ask parents and grandparents of our graduates to stand if they're able so we can recognize them. Please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Next, I'd like to invite the spouses, partners, children, and friends to stand and be recognized for their sacrifices they've made. This is a rowdy group today. I can see it coming. We know this day would not have arrived without the dedication of our very talented faculty who have taught, counseled, and cared deeply about each of these students. Would Davenport University's outstanding faculty, colleagues, administrators, and support staff please stand and be recognized? Let's give them a round of applause. Let me now introduce our distinguished guests who have joined me on the platform. Would the Davenport University Board of Trustees please rise as I call out your name and remain standing until all trustees are recognized. First, our board chair, Ms. Paula Cunningham, our vice chair, Ms. Michelle Van Dyke, and trustees Dr. Anthony Chang, Doyle Hayes, Keith Klingenberg, Ileana McAllery, Rachel Mraz, and Kent Riddle. Let's give them a round of applause. The board are all leaders in their own right. Let me now introduce Ken Fortier, the chair of the Davenport University Alumni Board. Ken. And now, please recognize the university's leadership team. I ask that they remain standing until after I've read all of their names. First, Ms. Deb Cooper, Executive Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Dr. Scott Epstein, Executive Vice President for Quality and Effectiveness. Dr. Hilda Helly, Executive Vice President for Academics and Provost. Dr. Walter O'Neill, Executive Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Services. Ms. Rachel Render, Executive Vice President for Advancement. And Mr. Anthony Anderson, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. Let's give them a round of applause. So I'm so proud to work with our tremendous trustees and leaders here at Davenport. They work tirelessly to support our students and our university. We want to thank them very much. I'm also delighted, this is a first, to have two exceptional graduates represent the class of 2025 today. We've not had two student speakers. So if this doesn't work out, we'll never do it again. I know it's going to work out. They're both fantastic in their own right. So let me introduce them, and then I'll have them come up. First, Lindsay Peters and Destiny Santiago. Both are graduating, almost. I like that ambition, though, don't you? I love that. Both are graduating with their Bachelor of Science in Nursing, have achieved outstanding academic records, and share a profound dedication to the service of others. However, the paths they navigated to reach this commencement are distinct and personal. reflecting the diverse experiences of our entire graduating class. It is my pleasure now to introduce Lindsay Peters and Destiny Santiago.
Thank you, President Pappas, for the introduction. So no one is confused, I'm Destiny.
And that must mean I'm Lindsay. When I was first asked if I'd be interested in standing up here today, my immediate thought was, me? Are you sure? Honestly, I was overwhelmed with the thought of speaking in front of all of you today, and imposter syndrome really hit me hard in that moment, which is pretty ironic because as a cheerleader, I performed in front of thousands of people several times. But at that time, I kept wondering, who am I to stand up here and address this incredible group of graduates on such a monumental day? This is one of the most important days of our lives, and yet I couldn't quite shake the feeling that I wasn't qualified to speak to all of you. I questioned whether I had the right words, the right experiences, or the right values to represent all of us here today. But after a lot of thought, I realized maybe that's the point. We've all faced moments of self-doubt and questioned our abilities, but here we are, having made it through all of the challenges, the late nights, and the moments where we didn't think we could push any further. So despite all of my doubts, I'm standing up here now, unsure of exactly how I got here, but so incredibly grateful for the opportunity, as today isn't just a celebration of academic achievements, it's a celebration of perseverance, growth, and the bond that we share as the 2025 class of Davenport University. When we first started at Davenport, whether that was virtual or in person, we were filled with excitement, curiosity, and perhaps a little bit of fear. Some individuals had clear dreams, while others were still figuring out what degree they wanted to pursue. And as I reflected on our journey, I couldn't help but think about the invisible string theory. Now, some of you may know this from TikTok because that's where I learned it from. But for those of you who don't have TikTok, aka Destiny, it's the idea that people and events are connected by invisible threads, which resembles the connection that we can't always see, but shape and change who we are. This resembles many of our lives at Davenport. While we're each walking our individual paths, we were still connected by something greater. We each had this same goal: to complete our degrees, wear this cap and gown, and start our careers. These invisible threads aren't always easy to recognize in the moment, as they may arise from small times in our lives, such as getting assigned a random roommate, eating lunch at the den with a classmate, bumping into somebody when you're sprinting to your 8 a.m. because the alarm didn't go off. We've all been there. Hours spent in the business building studying or connecting on Collaborate. It's these moments we look back on and realize these are the moments that have shaped our experiences, built our support system, and helped us establish priorities in life. As I look back on my 5 years here, I realize that this diploma means so much more than just a nursing degree. It symbolizes the countless hours spent in the business building with my study group, filling entire whiteboards of information for our nursing exams that week. It reflects the time spent with my team in the practice room, pushing through every obstacle on our path to winning 4 national championships, along with forging some of the best friendships of my life. This diploma also honors all of the mentors, role models, friends, and family who have guided and supported me throughout my journey. Their wisdom, advice, and unwavering belief in me have shaped the person that I am today and will continue to shape me as I step into my nursing career and life beyond school. And finally, this diploma is a testament to my own resilience. The resilience that saw me through recovery from not only 1, but 2 ankle surgeries, all while meeting the demands of my nursing program. It was during these toughest times that I was truly tested. I cried, I struggled, and I broke down. But through perseverance, determination, and patience, I also grew. I learned to establish priorities, set boundaries, achieve my goals, and most importantly, I learned to give myself grace. And if you take anything from my speech today, it's that. Please give yourself grace in life, because it never will go as planned. Though this is my personal experience, each and every individual in this room has their own story, their own joys, struggles, highs, and lows that have led them to today. And for that, I say, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everything you've conquered to get here, and I'm proud to stand beside you today. Thank you. Now, Destiny, I'm also incredibly proud to celebrate this monumental milestone with you.
Thank you, Lindsay, for that beautiful reflection. Standing with you today and sharing this moment is such a privilege. Being part of this historic first for Davenport with 2 student speakers makes it even more special. As we continue this celebration, I want to take a moment and reflect back on what this day truly represents. It's not just about walking across this stage, it's a culmination of every long night, every challenge we've overcome, and every ounce of resilience that brought us here. Like many of you, my journey to this moment was anything but easy. Over the past few years, we have all faced struggles, academic, personal, and emotional. But we are here, and that means something. That means we didn't give up. That means we chose to keep moving forward no matter what stood in our way. Before beginning my time at Davenport, I served in the United States Army for 8 years. Six of those years were active duty and 2 were reserves. My service took me to many places, including South Korea, where I stayed for 14 months and learned firsthand the importance of adaptability, teamwork, and embracing cultures different from my own. That experience shaped me in ways I never expected. It taught me that in any profession, whether in healthcare, business, technology, or beyond, our ability to connect with people from different backgrounds will help define our success. The world we are entering as graduates is constantly evolving, filled with diverse perspectives, challenges, and opportunities. The more we listen, learn, and grow from those around us, the greater our impact will be. And let's be honest, adapting to new environments, that's something we've mastered. After all, we've spent years navigating not just our coursework, but life itself. I won't stand here and tell you that my time at Davenport was easy. During these years, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder, one that required me to have 8-hour infusions for nearly 3 years. There were days I didn't know how I would keep up, and then, in the midst of it all, I lost my grandfather, the man who helped shape me into the person I am today. There were moments I wanted to give up, moments when life felt like it was throwing more at me than I could handle. I know I'm not alone in this. Each of us has faced something, whether loss, illness, financial hardship, or even self-doubt, but we didn't let it define us. That's the message I hope you carry with you today. Life will not always be perfect. There will be days, weeks, possibly even months when it feels like nothing is going right, regardless of what you do to fix it. But success is not about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them head on, finding the strength within yourself, and pushing forward anyway. As a class, we have walked this path together across 4 campuses, through different programs and degrees. We all started as individuals, but today we stand together as a collective force of future nurses, business leaders, educators, IT professionals, healthcare providers, and innovators. Lindsay talked about the sacrifices that we have all made. However, every late night study session, every sacrificed weekend, every moment of struggle has led us to this one defining moment. While today may mark the end of our time as students, it does not mark the end of our learning. No matter what field we are entering, growth is continuous. We will face new challenges, new obstacles, and new opportunities to prove that we belong here and that we have earned our place in this professional world. As we prepare to walk across the stage and step into this next chapter of our lives, I want each of you to remember this. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you've ever imagined. And you have already proven that you have what it takes to succeed. There will be times when doubt creeps in, and like Lindsay mentioned earlier, when imposter syndrome tells you you don't belong, and when the pressure of life just feels like too much. When that happens, I want you to look back at today, at everything that you've overcame to be here, and remind yourself you did not come this far just to stop now. No matter where life takes us, we'll always be connected by this invisible string. Congratulations, graduates. We are the Davenport University class of 2025.
Thank you for sharing those inspiring words, Lindsay and Destiny. Let's give them another round of applause. Many of our students are first in their families to earn a college degree. In fact, almost 50% of our students are first-generation students. How many of our graduates today are first-gen? Please stand up and then be recognized. Stand up if you're a first-generation student. Thank you. What's so great about commencement and graduation is that you heard two of the stories. Everybody has a story. How they have overcome certain things and they've made it to this day today. So it's really wonderful. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the recipient of our 2025 honorary doctorate degree, John Husby, President and CEO of ADAC. ADAC is a supplier of engineered products to the world automotive industry, from initial design to the finished product, and Husby is the first non-family member CEO. He has led teams all over the world during his long, distinguished career in the auto industry, and many of the high-tech features we take for granted, he had something to do with implementing. He worked on integrating early navigation systems at a time when only 1% of the auto industry was using it. From a personal point of view, I thank you every day for that. It tells me where I can go, how to get there. He was instrumental in promoting a revolutionary safety process that utilized weight-based sensors. When he was with Harman International, John helped establish a groundbreaking partnership for technology to go exclusively into Cadillac dashboards, what we might call infotainment, giving us both navigation and audio. He's known for his creative, groundbreaking, cutting-edge, transformational approach to business products and processes. He's a leader who has always mentored others who have become leaders in their own right. John has illustrated his commitment to West Michigan by growing ADAC's capacity by expanding into cutting-edge electronics across industries. He leads a company with a goal to be better all the time and to keep reimagining what's possible. John's leadership at ADAC is right in line with Davenport University with these statements: tackle new challenges, think new ideas, and then manufacture parts that solve new problems. Mr. Husby, would you please join me at the X over there, and chair of the board, and also our provost. As president of Davenport University, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by Davenport University Board of Trustees and the laws of the state of Michigan, it is my privilege to officially confer upon you the honorary Doctor of Business degree, honoris causa.
Good afternoon. Oh, I heard you earlier. Let's try it again. Good afternoon. There's the enthusiasm. Thank you, President Pappas, for that warm introduction. And Lindsay and Destiny, congratulations. You've shared your compelling story, and now you're ready to go lead a big, big life. So congratulations. To the Board of Trustees, thank you for this honor. And congratulations on how you continue to help lead Davenport into the future. To the leadership team, instructors, staff, an untold number of benefactors who make this university truly exceptional, kudos to all of you on increasing the Davenport alumni by an incredible 1,300 plus today. Congratulations. Graduates, congratulations. What many of you thought would never be here has finally arrived. We are here today to celebrate your tremendous accomplishments. Starting today, Real World 101 begins. I hope you're embracing the moment in time because you can't turn back the clock, and it is time to look forward with excitement, anticipation, and gratitude. In this arena, there are parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, and extended family and friends, all who supported you and worked hard to help you get where you are today. With little exception, they were your biggest cheerleaders, even when you stumbled. And for those of you missing loved ones today, I believe they are here too, watching. In any case, everyone here is brimming with pride for you, so much so that they could burst. So graduates, I'm going to turn it around for a moment. Let's stand and honor the ones who cherish you most and show them how much you appreciate the sacrifices they made to make this happen. Please stand and give them appreciation. Thank you. In a sense, my job here is arguably done to help you realize that on a day built around you, it's equally about the others who have supported you in this journey. But now that we have given your circle the ovation they deserve, it is your turn to be center stage. The next step, pull out your compass and get to work. Keeping that compass set to a steady direction, however, can be a tricky thing. The needle can be awfully sensitive to the winds of change, winds manifested in challenges bound to test your character. It is true that the more you put yourself out there, the more you're at risk. But with every risk explored, you have more to gain and embrace. Consider the world as we know it versus how things might be had there never been a Magellan, the Wright brothers, Lewis and Clark, heck, even Caitlin Clark. Explorers all who broke new ground with unbridled courage and tenacity. It is easy to talk about grand themes of adventures or exploration, but the way to achieve those pinnacles is often less clear. And this is where I am hoping to offer a valuable perspective. As a CEO, I spend much of my time in collaboration with others, which gives me insight into different management, communication, and leadership styles. I can tell you with certainty that the best teams have a broad spectrum of capabilities, each complementing and enhancing the others. As I work to refine what I've learned in my business career into something valuable to share with all of you today, I realize that my message is best encapsulated by, of all things, a porch swing. Now, stay with me for a moment here. I promise this is going to make sense by the end, but yes, I want to start by telling you about a porch swing. See, the owner of this porch swing, she purchased it to enjoy the sweet, slow lane of life. But that is not the point. The point of the swing is that it was custom designed to not just perfectly fit on a small, covered, white-painted front porch, but to have the following words engraved on it: live, love, laugh. Now, go ahead and roll your eyes. I know I did when I first saw it. But that somewhat corny phrase is overly optimistic in today's complicated world. And this very quote is probably hanging somewhere on the wall, maybe somewhere in a home goods store or a Hobby Lobby for sure. But as I was writing this speech, these words kept ringing in my ears. I'm not going to explain why just yet, but I am going to tell you what each word of this quote means to me and how I think it applies to you. When I think of that first word, live, it means exactly that. Go out and live a big life. A big life is full of new experiences, opportunities, challenges, and mountains to climb. Go big, as they say. In order to go big, you can't hold back. You need to work at it fiercely. You don't sit back and wait for a big life to come to your doorstep. You go out and make it happen. For me, my big life has always come from hard work. I'll be transparent. I'm the type of person who is fulfilled by hard work, and it has always motivated and inspired me. But I would offer that this is the case for most people willing to step out and do it. The most interesting and formative experiences of my own big life all have seeds and hard work. And speaking of seeds, as a 10-year-old, I was expected to help out each summer at my grandfather's farm. When a lot of other kids were out riding their bikes or going to the beach, I was picking vegetables and baling hay and straw. Yes, this West Michigan CEO got his start baling hay. And I got to tell you, if you aren't an experienced hay baler, it is hard work. But do you know who worked even harder than that? My grandfather. A man who lost his first wife when she was 37, then lost a son when he was just a teen, and who also lost his second wife 2 months before losing a daughter, my mother. Even through a lifetime of grief, he worked hard and always found a way to give back. As a Rotarian, to families struggling to put food on their tables, and in the end, as a benefactor to the university bearing his first name, Ferris, in the form of hundreds of acres of land. The lesson I learned, even when you're hurting, work to live a big life. Be a giver. Living a big life also means finding and seizing those opportunities. I love this quote from Thomas Edison, who said, "Opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and often looks like work." I already admitted to you that I'm naturally inclined to this type of work ethic. I'm the person saying yes when everyone else has their heads down. I've shoveled dirt mounds for a golf course, managed concessions at a movie theater. I've worked in the small town volunteer center and managed sales for a global technology company. I've worked in human resources, manufacturing, sales, marketing, business development. You would think there is no opportunity I wouldn't take. But that doesn't mean that some opportunities don't give me pause. At one point in my career, I was offered an opportunity to relocate to the Netherlands. And for the first time in my life, the enthusiasm for another risky but exciting opportunity dimmed as I realized what a massive shift this would be for my family. This job required hard work beyond that of my professional position. This was hard work on all fronts. We had to assimilate into a different country, culture, and school system. It was going to be harder in all ways. And for once, I blinked. But living a big life takes boldness, and we did make the move. And as hard as it was, like I said earlier, the most rewarding parts of my life have come from hard work, and experience in the Netherlands was no different. Not only did we survive, we thrived. Choose a life wrapped in overalls. Choose hard work. Because as more than one philosopher has reminded us, what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by reaching for them. We now come to the second word on that wooden porch swing, love. And today, I'm presenting love as passion, the kind that's necessary for finding success. I've always had a true passion for business. Even on the most difficult days, I find that my passion is what pushes me and keeps me energized. I would encourage all of you to think back over your time at Davenport. There are so many professors and mentors, probably many in this audience today, who saw the spark of passion in you. Perhaps it was in a lecture or a lab, an internship, maybe over a cup of coffee. They know that the passion found during these years is the catalyst for developing future changemakers. Never forget what first sparked your interest in your major. Never forget your why. Passion is not just a love for what you do, but possibly for the who or what led you to it in the first place. My passion is business, but the actual why I do it is for my family. My daughter's passion is genetics, but her why is her grandmother, who had a genetic mutation that predisposed her to cancer. Passions can also evolve over time. As a child, my wife was passionate about reading. 20 years later, after a career in business, she returned to her true love, books. She is now a children's librarian at a local school. Career and life paths are not always linear. They're often a curvy line, a broken line, or sometimes they look like a modernist painting. Be open to where your passion leads you. And when you land there, remain passionate. Be a motivated team member, offering your energy and enthusiasm. Be driven, strive for audacious goals. And when offered a challenge, even if it sounds ominous and perhaps outside your comfort zone, do your best to answer how instead of no or I can't. By the way, the most important passion I've developed over my career is a passion for mentoring young people. I love sharing my own experiences, lessons I've learned, and tools for success. So this event today and the words I am speaking are a direct result of leaning into one of my passions and not saying no. Instead, I said how, and here we are. Use your passion. It is yours and yours alone, and you can't imagine where it may take you. We've reached the final word on that porch swing, laugh. And for this part, I want you to replace it with the word connect. We have talked about the importance of hard work, passion, and now I want to talk about connection. In business or whatever you do, you can have meeting after meeting, day after day. You can see the same people and assume you connect with them simply due to your proximity. I'm not talking about this type of professional connection. I'm talking about true connection, the type that extends beyond office walls, cities, even countries. I've been fortunate to do business all over the world. And the one thing that can break down barriers, a good laugh. Connection is about building bridges and lessening the distance between people. I found the shortest distance between two people is a smile, and a laugh makes it even shorter. Take the time to share your own stories. Be vulnerable. Your humorous stories about your siblings or mishaps you've had on vacation or funny anecdotes from your favorite podcast, all these seemingly meaningless snippets of life can be the foundation of a lifelong connection. I'm sure you already realized this during your time in college, but it is an important reminder as you enter the professional world as well. It is so easy to become deeply self-focused as you begin your post-college life. You are trying to learn how to interview, how to act in an office, or perhaps as a remote worker, how to work with customers, clients, or patients. You are thinking so much about how you are doing, you can forget to authentically connect. And let me give you an example of how easy it is to miss this opportunity. I know an adjunct college professor who taught night school. And because it was writing class that leaned on having a natural curiosity, he pleaded with his students to get to know not just their classmates, but passersby who frequented the school where they met. One December, he told the class that whoever could hand him a slip of paper naming the lone janitor who had been roaming the halls those 3+ months would be exempt from the final exam and receive an A for the class. The janitor, a regular fixture every night the class met, pushed a broom, vacuumed the hallways, walked with a limp, and wore a name tag on his left chest. Surely, some of the students would have engaged him in conversation, asked him about his job, noticed the name Bob on his uniform. Not one could do it. After the exam, the instructor invited Bob to visit his class. Well, it turns out he developed the limp from a horrible car crash from which he'd somehow survived. Bob went on to buy a farm in Ionia County with his brother, and they became fairly rich by selling semi-loads of gourds. And though he didn't need the money, he took great pride in a job that allowed him to maintain the school as a hallmark of cleanliness. See, Bob, it turned out, had not only a name, he had a compelling story. And not one student had taken the time to learn either. My friends, we all have a story, some more compelling than others, but a story all the same. And that's what helps connect us. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to share a good laugh with someone. You are laying the foundation for the easiest, quickest, and most valuable bridge you will ever build. In closing, I think we all need a porch swing or something akin to it in our lives. This porch swing in this story was the one at my childhood home, and the custom engraving was requested by the owner, my mom. You may have noticed my mom has popped up throughout the speech. She's the daughter my grandfather lost right after his second wife. She's the inspiration for my daughter's career in genetics. And her favorite folksy expression, even in the face of terminal cancer, is the framework for my advice to you today. Live a big life. Be passionate. Connect with others. In her absence, I hope she somehow knows that I'm channeling her here today in front of more than 1,300 new friends, hoping that the lessons she imparted through that humble swing carry weight still. Frankly, she would be delighted. Most likely, she would be laughing with glee, knowing that the swing ended up having so much significance in my life. Learn to live and to love and to laugh. And next time you see a little saying on a porch swing, or a bumper sticker, or a refrigerator magnet, consider that it might serve as a point of light, a mantra, a way to move forward. Congratulations, graduates. All the best to each of you as you begin the next adventure. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Before the formal introductions, I would like to call your attention to the program and the description and significance of specific cords that the students are going to be wearing today. Now, as we prepare for the reading of the names, I ask the deans to come forward. As to the degrees to be awarded today, Mr. President, distinguished board members, be it known that these candidates assembled here, having completed the requirements prescribed by Davenport University and the College of Health Professions, the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Urban Education, the College of Technology, and the Donald W. Main College of Business, are presented for their respective degrees or certificates here in Grand Rapids of the state of Michigan. Each dean will now present their candidates. Once all candidates have been introduced and announced and cross the stage, the President will officially pronounce graduation and confer all degrees. I welcome to the podium Dr. Amy Staley, the Dean of the College of Health Professions.
Would the students from the College of Health Professions all rise? Mr. President, distinguished guests, board members, these candidates from the College of Health Professions, including the Mabel Ingle Nursing Program, have fulfilled the requirements for the degree or certificate as approved by the Board of Trustees at Davenport University. I present them to you now. You may be seated. I now introduce Dr. Gerald Nyambani, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Urban Education.
Would the students from the College of Arts and Sciences all rise? Mr. President, distinguished board members, these candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences have fulfilled the requirements for the degree or certificate as approved by the Board of Trustees at Davenport University. I present them to you now. You may be seated. Would the students from the College of Urban Education all rise? Mr. President, distinguished board members, these candidates from the College of Urban Education have fulfilled the requirements for the degree or certificate as approved by the Board of Trustees at Davenport University. I present them to you now. You may be seated. I would like to introduce Dr. Amy Mansfield, Dean of the College of Technology and the Donald W. Main College of Business.
Thanks, Gerald. Would the students from the College of Technology all rise, please? All right. Mr. President, distinguished board members, these candidates from the College of Technology have fulfilled the requirements for the degree or certificate as approved by the Board of Trustees at Davenport University. I present them to you now. You may be seated. Would the students from the College of the Donald W. Main College of Business all rise, please? Mr. President, distinguished board members, these candidates from the Donald W. Main College of Business have fulfilled the requirements for the degree or certificate as approved by the Board of Trustees at Davenport University. I present them to you now.
Thank you, Deans. I think we have made all of you wait long enough. It is time to present the candidates.
Thank you, Dr. Helly. I'd like to quickly add something for everyone's consideration. Can I ask the individuals in the last row on this side to stand up and wave your arms just for a minute? Last row. This is dependent upon you graduating. There you go. Not really, no. And the first people that are ready to walk across the stage are over here. So those individuals that just waved at me are the last to get their degrees. And everybody walks. I'd ask that you honor everyone from beginning to end the same way by ensuring that we stay for the complete ceremony as everyone walks the stage. Do you think you can help me with that? Can we stay until the final person marches? Thank you very much.
Okay, let's begin.
The following are the candidates for the College of Health Professions. Monique Rochelle Klinsman.
Victoria Susan Kratz.
Sonny C. Uwanu.
Charisse Ratia Jans.
Janelle Smith Holland.
Jillian J. Pierce.
Megan Ann Montney.
Michelle Neuenfeld.
Anna Lourdes Maravilla Torres.
Morgan Rosinski.
Selena Kaylin Lutz.
Erica R. Eastlick.
Whitney Sue Albright.
Tamali B. Asimalowo.
Gerald C. Augustin.
Amy Kristen Thrush.
Jonathan Carl Priere.
Melissa M. Wanik.
Haley Ann Van Sinkle.
Ryan Michael Dugan.
Grace M. Boovy.
Autumn A. Ludwig.
Misha M. Colburn.
Natalie Falad.
Courtney Dominique Hollis.
Alexandra Shalianis.
Zanab Hussein.
Taylor Marie Smith.
Tess Anderson.
Peyton Diane Berriger with distinction.
Amanda M. Veenstra.
Christine Marie Scott.
Chandler Nicole Fernandez.
Liliana G. Schaefer.
Danielle Elizabeth Callow.
Lindsay M. Peters with high honor.
Destiny J.C. Santiago with high honor.
Alyssa Marie Closen.
Kennedy Shannon with honor.
Elizabeth Manetza with honor.
Marshall Thomas Hayden.
Trinity Paris Mars with high honor.
Caitlin E. Coultier.
Madison Sarah Jewell with honor.
Courtney Noel McQueen.
Kaylee A. Wilson with honor.
Ryan Neal Osika with honor.
Paige Danielle Hicks.
Nata C. Mills.
Kristen M. Eldred with highest honor.
Lisbeth Cruz.
Shema Nabil Saleh with honor.
Lakeisha Angela Williams with honor.
Nicole Lee Duffy.
Gina Marie DeWald with honor.
Vanessa C. Oswagu with honor.
Jackson Thomas Boyd.
Abigail May Welke with high honor.
Morgan Elizabeth Tidings with high honor.
Yahira Molina with honor.
Michaela May Ingram with honor.
Gabrielle Allen Sanford with honor.
Madison R. Good with honor.
Stacy A. McQueen Grice with high honor.
Kaylee Danielle Barclay.
Rustin M. Bui with highest honor.
Charmaine E. White with honor.
Ryan Anthony Cuero with high honor.
Melissa Marie Leclerc with honor.
Blair Nicole Stafford with honor.
Maya Elizabeth Jordan with high honor.
Samantha Rose Hickok with high honor.
Kendall Melinda Swatwart with honor.
Sierra Lynn Guay with honor.
Chantanay B. Atwater with honor.
Miles Alexander Bellew with honor.
Lena Boy with high honor.
Hannah Marie Blanchard with honor.
Jesse Lee Ward with high honor.
Madison Lynn Smith with high honor.
Claire Elizabeth Livernoy with honor.
Shawnice Adzoa Wooten with honor.
Mallory L.C. Brownrigg.
Brittany Ruth Howard with high honor.
Mikhail N. Guy.
Cassandra Elise Dieleman with high honor.
Annalise Claire Eason.
Bryce Albright.
Sydney Christine Hagel with high honor.
Grace Jillian Buckland with highest honor.
Anna Rose Kyers with highest honor.
Jose Eduardo Calderon Gonzalez with high honor.
Sydney Luann Fritz with highest honor.
Jazanique Quilana Raquel Stutson.
Selena M. Savala.
Mary Rose Dumlau Sapp.
Dara Ann Indish.
Jennifer Madeline Monday with high honor.
Hannah Marie Van Soyak.
Olivia Grace Farkas with high honor.
Caitlin Marie Lamore with honor.
Sydney Rose Jueski with high honor.
Lacey Jean Norton with honor.
Yareli Alvarez Herrera with high honor.
Erica Irene Scenic with honor.
Lexi Lynn Altman with honor.
Kaylee Jo Weidman with honor.
Jessica Ing with honor.
Cheyenne Carolyn J.
Kirsten N. Everts with honor.
Cassandra J.D. Crick with high honor.
Jake R. Korecki with honor.
Keon Lang Mitchell.
Danielle Catherine Irving.
Nicole M. Welch with high honor.
Madeline Page Messing.
Autumn Rose Findley with high honor.
Valerie M. Crichton with honor.
Connor James Dodd.
Belle B. Malari with honor.
Frederique Elise Mayland with high honor.
Cassandra Ann Eddy with honor.
Madison L. Moss with high honor.
Bailey N. Diaz.
Saria Lynn Watts with high honor.
Caitlin M. Griffith.
Cassandra Lynn Beeman.
Emily Renee Hune with honor.
Caitlin Louise Donald with honor.
Brittany F. Mulvin with honor.
Sailor Kendra Martin with honor.
Eleanor Trifry with high honor.
Haley J. DeKeevers with highest honor.
Taylor Susan Meadows with honor.
Maddie Lynn Burgess.
Sophia Lucille Hoekstra with honor.
Jenny Rebecca Brown Lewis with highest honor.
Ellie Garcia.
Maritza Yadira Garcia with high honor.
Morgan Elizabeth O'Connell.
Olivia Lynn Helms with honor.
Kylie Lynn Church with honor.
Rachel Lynn Shepard with high honor.
Wendy Paz.
Kaylee Riesbig.
Andrea Simone Adams.
Michaela Renee Hinsman.
Jaden Dion Glowinski.
Brooke Evelyn Burnett with high honor.
Cassidy Carlton Bruno with honor.
Sydney Lee Smith with high honor.
Devin M. Rockwell with high honor.
Ada Pruitt Holloman.
Henrietta Umwim Babazi with high honor.
Marissa Marie Redosa with honor.
Ashley Rose Cope with high honor.
Tori A. Visakis with high honor.
Nicole Marie Dampierre with high honor.
Ella Claire Friedsma with highest honor.
Shakayla Monet Haygood.
Gino Nicholas Marchesi.
Marley Renee Spring Clark.
Elisa Marie Morneau with honor.
Sadie Marie Grames.
Amelia Marie Knight with high honor.
Rochelle Candace Adams with highest honor.
Adara Pasos.
Blue Goad.
Mackenzie Ann Spees.
Heather Marie Bates.
Christina Louise Potter.
Joshua Robert Shako.
Aisha Foze Abdullah with honor.
Limya Hazam Ahmed with honor.
Natalia Milanowski with high honor.
Macy Faith Charles.
Kelsey Jean Curti with high honor.
Hannah Elizabeth Habor with honor.
Morgan Ray Bosgraff with honor.
Kanonica Tay Joseph.
Jessica B. Amabu with honor.
Centoya Lorraine Campbell with honor.
Alicia Castro Perez with highest honor.
Abigail Jaramillo.
Alessandro Ignacio Mares.
Tagi Maya Pudel with honor.
Victoria Siffin.
Christina D. Long.
The following are the candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences. Paul Heemstra.
Taylor Hayes Seiler.
Katie Jo Bruins with distinction.
Sherry A. Tomzak with distinction.
Kyle L. Vesey with distinction.
Leslie A. Richardson with distinction.
Brittany DeAndrea Fort.
Ramon Stephen Morris.
Diane Moore.
Jordan Elizabeth Kuipers.
Eric Andrew Persick.
Lisa Marie Schley with high honor.
Lena Beatrice Shorter.
Darian Joel Crawford.
Tracy Joe Wells with highest honor.
Charles Lamont Henry II. Braxton Delaney Wasilewski with highest honor.
Jessica Diane Florn with high honor.
Ella Frances Robson Barrio with honor.
Riley Nicole Halsed with high honor.
Lane Marie Kaminsky with honor.
Saul M. Pedote.
Ariana Matea Middleswarth.
Hannah Marie Medina.
Katie Elizabeth Getter.
Olivia Ann Maley.
Mortada Alabudi.
Preston Tyler Smith.
Grace E. Goal.
Elizabeth G. Smith with high honor.
The following are the candidates for the College of Urban Education. The following degree will be co-presented by Davenport University employee Stacy Jones to her daughter, Casey Marie Olivares, with distinction.
Sarah Hazan Elsier.
Christy Ann Dinsmore, with distinction.
Holly Michelle Hutchinson with distinction.
Tammy R. Belu Hoffman, with distinction.
Carrie L. Barton Mowers.
Kenya Monique Davis, with distinction.
Jasmine Elaine Curry.
Denise Tara Krupa, with distinction.
Anastasia C. Spanos with distinction.
Jill Aaron Murray, with distinction.
Nicole A. Diamond Darling with distinction.
Yasmina Dimitrieska, with distinction.
Erica Elaine Westra.
Felicia Brand Rogers.
Kelly Lee Ruggarello with distinction.
Susan Yvonne Dunn Richards.
Charity Esther Murph.
Bianca Maria Carrier, with distinction.
Rachel Peffer with distinction.
Anishka Kumar. Anshika Kumar.
Lori Ann Lee.
Nicole Jean Blake.
Serenity Ellen Latimer.
Zachary James Marin with distinction.
Michelle Joy Beals.
Danielle Marie Williams.
Sarah Ann Flanders with distinction.
Amanda Catherine Tuttle with distinction.
Skylin M. Franklin.
Carolyn Alhoris.
Jacob Emerson Oyster with distinction.
Devonte L. Bynum with distinction.
James Kelvin Huddleston.
Rhonda Lynn Cook.
Kimberly M. Fabian with distinction.
Aaron E. Halslander with distinction.
Kinsey Ann Harvey with distinction.
Amy Lynn Orlando with distinction.
Sarah Elizabeth Youngman with distinction.
Dayar Nasiri.
Rebecca Sue Alway with distinction.
Maria Haley Humphrey with distinction.
Carrie Ann LaHaye with distinction.
Ashley Elizabeth McCurdy.
Shamika Nicole Freeman.
Dominique Chantel Burt.
Jacob Anthony Rewa with honor.
The following are the candidates for the College of Technology. Shakirat Uluwatosin Raji.
Guadalupe Antonio Cruz.
Cassandra Groders.
Jonathan D. Walker.
Trayvon Marquise Chapman.
Savon Daniel Simmons.
Tyler Bradley Tappan with highest honor.
Tanae R. Campos with high honor.
Batsal Sani with highest honor.
Sarialise Kayla Rosario with high honor.
Christy Lynn Porter with honor.
Tyler John Nykamp.
Keegan J. Davenport.
Hannah Rose Higgins.
Elijah J. Jackson.
James Earl Gino with high honor.
Ahmad Yasser Masada.
Amin Yasser Masada.
Ethan J. Fox.
Brian S. Cole.
Miranda M. Morris with high honor.
Jeffrey D. Winchester with high honor.
Layla Alich.
Justin Clark with high honor.
Aiden M. Palmbas with high honor.
AJ M. Sanchez.
Jonathan H. Turnipseed with highest honor.
Jacob Tyler Barthel.
Courtney Chapman.
Kira Truscott.
Liam Gallagher Allen with high honor.
Trevor James Pelton with high honor.
Yusuf Alburi.
Stephen Michael Troop with high honor.
Trevor J. McHenron.
Blake R. Ginnerich.
Diallo Rasen Nabawi.
Fred Bennett IV.
Christopher P. Smith.
Austin Michael Maloney with high honor.
Christers Clavens with highest honor.
Michael Douglas Wilshire with high honor.
Tate Adam Temrosky.
Bradley Allen Beltman.
Jaden Francis Labine with high honor.
Ruben Jesse Vandercody with highest honor.
Cameron J. Gavette with high honor.
Punara Joey Sok.
Aaron Lee Garner with high honor.
Madison G. Fidawa with honor.
Kylie M. Dilly.
Devon Scott Roth with high honor.
Matthew Edward Gadas with highest honor.
Jonah Tobias Scouten with highest honor.
Brandon Fuller.
Darren S. Dyer with high honor.
Takunda Anodius Makiwa.
Loie No with honor.
Jason Reese Purley with highest honor.
Nicole M. Holton with highest honor.
Sean Dante Maurice Landon.
Amanda Mae Benjamin.
Amanda Yan Seeley with highest honor.
Dana Templeton.
Eden Tadele Kabede with highest honor.
Landon Daniel McLeod.
Van Ty Wynn with honor.
Miles Cornelius Carpenter with high honor.
Sagar Gaurse with highest honor.
Julian Patrick Lazan.
Tristan M. Seibert with high honor.
Christian J. Lloyd with high honor.
Paul Joseph Polega III with highest honor.
Lorraine Copa.
Ahmed Mohammed Berhan Ali with high honor.
Ragdad Ahmad Dabol.
Fu Vu with highest honor.
Mason Alexander Clausen with highest honor.
Matthew Lucas Maxwell.
Jason Asoni Supasuth.
Jacob Christian Dennis with highest honor.
Cooper Clark with honor.
The following degree will be co-presented by Davenport University employee Rhonda White to her daughter, Majesty Elise White.
Hope M. Rollins.
Janetta D. Holman.
Nakisha Priska Tuckett.
Olubunmi Abosede Ahau.
April Michelle Moria.
Kaylin Alexandra Adams.
Corrine Allison Terpenny.
Elizabeth Marie Gautier.
Candace Simone Orns.
Alyssa Nicole Henderson.
Manprit Kaur Bindra.
Farah H. Al-Falahi.
Haneen H. Alfali.
Stephen Robert Shables.
Kirsten Nicole Stoin.
Heidi Leon Garcia.
Savannah Pate Hall.
Jonathan Robert Epley.
Shiva Tawari.
Angela Lynn Ruggles.
David K. Rotman with distinction.
Benjamin Lewis Feldposh with distinction.
Jeffrey S. Vandenheuvel Jr.
Tiffany Lachowski.
Janelle Adosha Rollins.
Adam Benjamin Edwards.
Layla Kisamali with distinction.
Mackenzie N. Broom with distinction.
Mackenzie Isabel Deal with distinction.
David W. Mann with distinction.
Julia Francis Milkey.
Jasmine C. Stinson with distinction.
Amanda L. Callender.
Elaine L. Leva.
Abraham S. Mohammed with distinction.
Raza Ajanovich.
Samantha Ann Hansen.
Brandon Michael Doctor.
Samantha Davis with distinction.
Madison Claire Haynes.
Joshua A. Molino.
Syra Lizeth Alvarez Gomez.
Kyle Patkiko O'Farrell.
Alexander Heath Misiak.
Travis J. Hopp.
Sarah L. Olmsted.
Bradley Ryan Cook with distinction.
Rachel Madeline Corhorn with highest honor.
Sarah K. Coolin.
Aubrey Ann Jackson with distinction.
Brooke Renee Bierman with distinction.
William Joseph Healy.
Priscilla Cardosa Caldas.
Jacob Scott Olachanowicz.
Kayana Evelyn Williams.
Ryan Michael Weaver with distinction.
Andrew Michael Kolbeck.
Lydia Fisher.
Colton M. Burley.
Olivia L. Lamborn.
Gavin J. Melling.
Jonathan R. Newman.
Pete Kenneth Harwick II.
James Mitchell Peckel.
Val Burlasinko.
Jacqueline Turk with distinction.
Huda Majed Altamimi.
Ella Rose Noon with distinction.
Gabriella J. Skolton with distinction.
Misty Lee Rogers.
Roxanne Marie Brown.
Nicholas Peter Van Vliet.
Kendra Lynn Hawley.
David Anthony Moore with distinction.
Aaron J. Campbell.
Jason Ganesh Ramdat.
Felicia Lordant Rodriguez with distinction.
Barbara A. Breedlove.
Nathan R. Kemp.
Belinda Cunningham.
Max Murphy Dion.
Wilhelmine Abigail Kutsi.
Isabella Carafano.
Roshan Nepal.
Jaron Richard Culp.
Hannah Elise Estes.
Jonathan Tyler Dubink with distinction.
Logan Michael Davis.
Sophia Eleanor Karazinski with distinction.
Mynisha Umeki Shipman.
Jelena Eleonora Nicole Powell.
Natalia Valerie Claxton.
Joshu H. Wenger.
Michael Damon Bailey.
Justina Marie Bell with distinction.
Caitlin Mackenzie Canterbury.
Christopher Khalib Lee Edwards.
Jordan Edward Lawrence.
Austin William Allward.
Got it.
Okay.
Did you read him or no?
I did, but no one heard it.
Jade Hozak Valdez.
Tara Marie Johnson.
All right. The following degree will be co-presented by Davenport University employee Dana Hill to her son, Jordan C. Haynes.
Mandeville Barry III.
Anna L. Rosario.
Riley Jane Rusco with honor.
Dominique Jordan Nathaniel Lamont Ireland with high honor.
Zachary L. Hay.
Anthony Misishichia with highest honor.
Brandon Lee Gilo.
Javian Tomlinson.
Isabella Marion Ann Perry with highest honor.
Thaddeus Davis Broda with high honor.
Hannah K. Maley with highest honor.
Terry G. Meyer with high honor.
Emily Shanswell with high honor.
Duke D. Krupp with highest honor.
Edwin Thomas Santos with highest honor.
Andrew J. Meister with honor.
Angela L. Baris.
Xavier Marquez.
Jonathan D. Hayland with honor.
Adam Lloyd Kimmeth.
Heather Angela Austin.
Khadija I. Kabani with highest honor.
Kayla Kathleen Burt with high honor.
Adna Kadunich with highest honor.
Belkesa Baric with high honor.
Manuel Leja.
Schaefer N. Powers with highest honor.
Joseph K. Portillo.
Esmeralda Gomez.
Eleni Rafina Gonzalez Martinez with high honor.
Ali Z. Omer.
Alyssa Karen Bindes with high honor.
Hannah Lee Schultz with highest honor.
Caitlin N. Johnson with highest honor.
Rylan J. Morin Tate with honor.
Sambujang Jame.
Grant Thates with honor.
JC Lynn Walker with high honor.
Haley Jade Esser with highest honor.
Caitlin Jamie Ray with highest honor.
Nathan Gauthier with highest honor.
Heath Mitchell Dry.
Justin David Turner with honor.
Robert W. McLaughlin with honor.
Matthew David Claypool.
Mary L. Spicer.
Kurt DeWitt Boxheisen.
Kaylin E. Castonia.
Cameron Lee Hofstetter.
Kelsey Marie Hoke with honor.
Tyler Miller.
Lindsay L. Edmiston with highest honor.
Hope Elizabeth McIver.
Parker Reese Goodike with highest honor.
Benjamin Don Davis with highest honor.
Brooke Schuyler Hausmanis with highest honor.
Grace Sophia Sobzek with high honor.
Danielle E. Tracy with highest honor.
Hannah Grace Camayon with highest honor.
Tamara L. Lewis Howes with highest honor.
Lincoln David Russell with honor.
James Douglas Marsiglia with high honor.
Jamonte Gregory Peck.
Jenna Noel Song Hinken with high honor.
Fiona Lene Barber.
Kara Ann Walker with highest honor.
Melissa Hearsung Lloyd with high honor.
Trenton R. Waddles.
Dawson J. Gillette with honor.
Braylon Chase Baker with high honor.
Tanner Thomas Newton.
Ada Hoxa with high honor.
Denny Beganovic.
Emily Encarnacion Reyes with honor.
Haley Grace Lay with highest honor.
Alexis M. Adams.
Elizabeth Ann Palmer.
Tegan A. Curry with highest honor.
Benjamin Ryland Dupilka with highest honor.
Tarcisio Augusto Caldas.
Daniel Correa Jimenez.
Michael Richard Headley.
Evelyn Cortez Fonseca.
Thierry Antonio Jordan with honor.
Isaiah Cameron Reel.
Drew Thomas Sharar with highest honor.
Leilani Rose Akamulu.
Aaron Adair Betcher with highest honor.
Craig D. Fuller with highest honor.
Morgan R. Dreyer with highest honor.
Anika J. Doan with honor.
Kathy Tu Nguyen with high honor.
Andrea Page Graft with highest honor.
Cheyenne Michaela Davis.
Alexandra Nowak with highest honor.
Helen Morgan Darmafal with high honor.
Theodora Kruger with honor.
Blakely Ann Malpass with honor.
Jenna Lauren Gillis with highest honor.
Erica Lynn Hooks.
Isabel Olson with highest honor.
Medina Hindich with highest honor.
Thomas G. Como Russo with high honor.
Jeffrey Allen Carrier with high honor.
Raven Nicole Lopez Cano with highest honor.
Rylan Jade Summers.
Savannah Ray Disbro with highest honor.
Iana Nicole Dantzler.
Jamie Lynn Meestemacher with high honor.
Saranhel A. Salcido with honor.
Tanner L. Bowen.
Mitchell Manchester Dickey.
Owen Peter Stender with honor.
Brandon Patrician with high honor.
Caden Bartley with highest honor.
Luciano Christopher Rivera.
Liam Patrick Prins with highest honor.
Tyler A. Dykema with high honor.
Keaton A. Ballard.
Sean M. Sims.
Tony Lynn Taylor with high honor.
Dylan Craig Garrett Jackson Gray.
Tanner Jeremy Thomas Kettner with honor.
Emerson Joe Mulchan with highest honor.
Daniel Antonio Mercado with honor.
Bennett Kenneth Saladin with high honor.
Lucio Rodriguez.
Luke Thomas Snyder with high honor.
Jordan K. Johnson with honor.
Demetrius Cordell Garrett Jr.
Christopher C. Thompson.
Noah Connor Armstrong with high honor.
Elise Faye Hendrickson with high honor.
Crystal Ann Thomas with high honor.
Hunter James Grinnell with highest honor.
Amanda Jean Legros.
Mia Star Stiver.
Shauna Marie Grondahl.
Kylie J. Messler.
Robert Timothy Atchison with honor.
Leanne Elizabeth Dozema with high honor.
Ramandeep Kaur.
Hope D. Whitford with honor.
Jamar L. Mills.
Iana Monet Turabaitis.
Juna Katiwada with honor.
Ryan A. Cawthon.
Anna Mae Stammen with highest honor.
Olivia Marie Wright with highest honor.
Ezran John Tenhenepe.
Dawn Plenner.
Gerardo Rangel.
Hunter Scott Shoemaker with honor.
Claudia Marisol Hernandez with high honor.
Amanda R. Hepworth with honor.
Nathan James Hartline.
Ryan D. Gambier.
Savannah Marie Remigen with highest honor.
Ashante A. Burchett with high honor.
Shane M. Feenstra Beist with highest honor.
Chelsea Patrice Proser with highest honor.
Emma G. Turnquist.
Chloe Allison Van Wart.
Autumn E. Passman.
Cara M. Couturier with honor.
Cassidy L. Townsend with honor.
Sage O. Slowinski with high honor.
Chloe Catherine Kaya Klotz with high honor.
Jared Dale Kiefer.
Thomas Neer.
Joseph Patrick Xavier Zidell.
Darshan Y. Womack.
Andrea Lachey Wells.
Deshaya Marie Gordon.
Kylie M. Babler.
Christian Allen Jones.
Diane E. Johnson.
Devin Deshawn Banks.
Christopher Nicklaus Straub with highest honor.
Desmond A. Jones with honor.
Max John Osterhaus.
Zavada Kmetas.
Kumoku Yamaguchi.
Jan Stolen with high honor.
Vance Douglas Munzer.
Jose Ignacio Brenes Villarreal.
Carlos E. Henriquez.
Hannah Lee Smith.
Cassandra Green.
Joy Helene Van Dam with honor.
Ariana Marie Deemer with highest honor.
Caitlin R. Petrovich. Tanija Ariel Scott with honor.
Aubrey Diane Christ.
Cora L. Goodamut with honor.
Jada Liaming Coop with highest honor.
Lily May Evo with high honor.
Alvaro Ruiz de Canas.
Ella Hoishin Jewers.
Kylie H. Berriman.
Veronica Garza.
Dominique Joseph Batristas with honor.
Joseph Leonard with highest honor.
Kaylin A. Doyle.
Kareem T. Miles.
Sage Kathleen Hexel with highest honor.
Sarah R. Hag with highest honor.
Araceli Perez.
Matthew Morrison Beaton with high honor.
Joshua Robin Cook.
Pablo Andre Real Vasquez.
Kirby D. Eggers with high honor.
Brandon T. Walters with highest honor.
Noah R. Lipinga.
Roberta Louise Schrader.
Amy Nicole Shazam.
Shazam. Alyssa B. Schrader with honor.
Sydney L. Butka with highest honor.
Ella Wagner with highest honor.
Alexis Richardson.
Fahim Mubarak Patel with high honor.
Isabella Adriana Sue Wood.
Brianne Faith McLacher.
Nikita Angelita Flowers with high honor.
Lee Anthony Sampson.
Sierra Nicole Jenke.
Savannah Ray Dowdy with honor.
Marlene S. Clark with highest honor.
Edward O. Bryant.
Abra Abdelamir Abdili with high honor.
Jonathan Jacob Weber with honor.
John Philip Malak with high honor.
Dane Kelly McGill.
Katie Elizabeth Noel Wichter with highest honor.
Jamari McQuan Glover.
Jameson W. Jodway.
Hannah Gloria Reyna Gonzalez with honor.
Jovan J. Tucker.
David Segiel with honor.
Reagan Mackenzie Ryan with high honor.
Sullivan S. Oswald.
Marisa Marie Beltry.
Jaden Tawan Terrell.
Charlotte R. Zuwakini.
Please join me in congratulating Davenport University's class of 2025. The only disappointment I had is I was going to do a dance and a backflip, but that's already been done. All right, to serious things. All candidates, please rise. As president of Davenport University, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the laws of the state of Michigan, it is my privilege to officially confer upon you the certificate or degree as it applies to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to you and expected of you as a graduate of Davenport University this day, Sunday, April 27th. You may now move your tassel to the left. Officially signifying your status as a graduate of Davenport University. Please be seated. Let me welcome to the podium Ken Fortier, chair of the university's alumni board. Ken.
Thank you, President Pappas. What a great day to be a Panther, huh? So I look around this arena and I see people who I know have worked so hard to make things happen for themselves and for others. Some of you are trailblazers in your families, the first to earn a college degree, and it takes perseverance to make it across the stage. I congratulate you all. This is not the end of your relationship with your university. This is the beginning of your time in our alumni group, and I want to welcome you to the club. I join with all other members in opening a door wide for you and to continue to achieve, continue to connect with our Davenport community. It is my custom to make a sincere offer to all of you of mentorship, or I will introduce you to someone that will help you move forward in your career. And that's what our alumni group is all about, connections, both professionally and socially. So on behalf of the Davenport Alumni Association, I am pleased to recognize this class of 2025 as our newest members. Remember, you always have a place at Davenport, whether you are pursuing another degree or credential, or whether you want to cheer on our Panthers to victory. Thank you.
Dues are the first of the month, each month. Graduates, our newest alumni. It's been our mission and our pleasure to prepare you to excel in your chosen profession, to contribute to our society, and fulfill this great life. Now, this is a major accomplishment, and I hope you take pride in your achievement. Sometimes we rush through this, as some of you did across the stage, and get ready for our next moment. What I'm telling you is take a moment to celebrate yourselves. Celebrate what you've achieved. And then you didn't do this alone, as we talked about earlier. Somebody helped you. There were mentors. I charge you to help others with their travel through their lives. And education is, of course, the place to start your journey. We'll always be able to help you and want to help you. You have career services for the rest of your life. So 5 years from now, 6 years from now, you want help from our career services, you've got it. You're one of our family. So congratulations to each of you. Davenport has prepared you to get where the world is going. Now be a leader that takes us to where it's going next. Congratulations, class of 25.
Would the faculty please stand? All students may remain seated until the marshals signal your row for the recessional.